Hey everybody, DayTraderRockStar here, and a live educational video, kind of break down things for you live. Because we're always doing videos after the fact, but this is a good example because I'm off the mic Fridays. Paula covers the show, and I'm able to do my research and stuff. But for the research today, I want to actually try to break down this market for you live and show you some really good things. So right now, I've been calling in the room, and I said, you know what? Let me jump on here. And videotape this because I want to show you these HPS setups. Now this is an HPS bear flag, and when we talk about a bear flag, we're talking about what makes a flag. A flag represents a flag pole and a pole. The pole is very important. You have to have volume with a move up or down, aggressive move up and down. There's actually a kind of a flag over here, so we actually have a couple different examples here. We have that bull flag here. And we have a bear flag right here. So this is a different. Nice move up, consolidation. Now I use certain indicators to kind of keep us in the group, keep us in check. And it's very important to look at these indicators. You see all these lines down here? These are my oscillators. These are the stochastic oscillators. We have the 14, 9, 40, and the 60. Now I teach this in a course at School of Stock. theschoolofstock.com if you want to go over and get more information on it, but I'll try to update you now on what these things are. So I'm using the 9.3 and the 14.3 stochastics here. Typically when I look at a 1 minute time frame, we look for that aggressive move either up or down to start kind of determine our trend. In this case we have this downward move, and after a downward move gets oversold, we get a rotation back up, a little bounce. Now we watch that 20 period moving average. This is called the 2020 bear flag. And the reason it's called the 2020 bear flag is because you have the move down, you have the rotation or the stock here kind of pushing back up, but we're having a hard time with that 20 period moving average. This rotates up, the fast stochastic rotates up, back up towards the 80 level. The important part here is the 60-10 has to be under 20. So that's why it's 20 to 20-20. The 20 period moving average and the 20 level on the 60 period here. Very important. So when you have this combination of happening, that means the bigger trend is down. So if the bigger trend is down, the 60 period is down. That really represents a 5 minute time frame. And this is a short term time frame because it's only covering 9 candles. And again, this might be kind of advanced for people who are not familiar with stochastics. Like I said, I refer you back to the School of Stock courses. So now we're just going to wait and see. Now I'm short here. I'm short on my platform into this bear flag. So I'm going to look for this to break down, possibly even get continuation here. I'm going to have a hard time taking my short off today. Excuse me. Now, we also have, sometimes you might hear what's called popcorn and crickets, and these are some audio indicators you get on the dashboard. And these are just short-term trades, very nice trades to take in the morning. This is one of them. This is a textbook bull flag. You have the same thing. You have the move up. All right, you have the move up, and then you have the rotation back, and the price holding on that 20 period moving average, and we get down here to just about that 20 line. But what happens is the 60 period stays above the 80 line. So if this is pinned up above the 80, the higher the level above 80, like to get above 80, 90 is really good, and this rotates back down, and yet the price holds the 20 period moving average closing price. Now, again, give us a little break on if it flushes it sometimes. Just a bit, it could do that. But basically, the more it holds that 20, and the more this rotates down, and this holds, then we have that rotation back up. Same thing here. You have this rotation up, push it up to the 20, and then the rotation back down, and that breaks us down out of the flag. Now, it's not a big move yet. I am expecting a little bigger move here. Let's see if we get a little bit bigger move. But once this rotation happens, and this is a scalping technique, you could have a couple points on this, in and out. There it is. There's your move, and you would probably take your profits on that move because once you start to get oversold again, this could start chopping back up. But this is a textbook textbook pattern right here. You want to short into that 20-period moving average, and that would have gave you 6, 7, maybe about 2 points here. And like I said, it probably could go down a little bit further. Probably could break down a little bit further.
Tradeometer NQ oversold.
And now you could hear the NQ oversold. So I'm going to take that short off here right now.
Order pending. Order filled.
All right, so I just took my short off, and it looks pretty good. I should have scaled out of this short. I should have kept one on. I had 2 ES contracts. But that's the breakdown of a bear flag and a bull flag right there. One of the best patterns. It's my number 2 pattern here at Day Trading Radio. So this is a pattern we like to trade a lot. You could trade it with options. You could trade it with the ES contract. You could trade it with the MES contract, which is even easier now for beginners to get into the market and trade these things because you have 1/10 the value of the ES. So instead of putting up a lot of money on your margin, you can put in a small amount. With the MES, it's $50 versus the $500. And that's it. That's a perfect example. And it works so well that it is in the top 3 HPS setups here for DayTraderRockStar. I'm glad to show you that. Hope you enjoyed that video.
Order filled.
No, that's the RockBot. You want to learn more about the RockBot? It takes these trades automatically. Get in touch with me either through the video here. Go to daytradingradio.com and leave me a message. All right. Have a good one, and we'll see you in the markets.